Answering why or how questions about a text. The first step to answering why or how questions is figuring out what's going on in a text as a whole. Let's say we need to answer the question, why did Nelson Mandela go to jail? First, let's figure out what's going on in this paragraph. Nelson Mandela was born in South Africa in 1918. He was born into a time when a system of apartheid took away many rights from South Africans of color. Mandela knew something must be done. He began organizing protests to help change the laws of his country. Unfortunately, the government did not agree with Mandela, and in 1964, he was put in jail and sentenced to life imprisonment. First, I asked myself, what is this text mostly teaching me? I know it's a historical text, teaching me about events and people from the past. It's telling me about Nelson Mandela, and beyond that, what he did to help his country. Now that I know what the text is teaching me, I can go back to answer the question. Why did Nelson Mandela go to jail? In the text it says in the final sentence, he was put in jail and sentenced to life imprisonment. I can see earlier in the sentence that this is because the government did not agree with Mandela. However, this is not the whole story. I know the text is about Nelson Mandela's life and his actions, so what were his actions that the government did not agree with? I look back even further. It says that Nelson Mandela began organizing protests to help change the laws of his country. I can see the government did not agree with Mandela's protests. That's why he went to jail. By figuring out what the text is teaching me, and then going back into the text for evidence, I can answer any why or how question about a text.